how to use Webtalk social contact relationship management software to manage your relationships better than what you can with other social media websites. So this content is going to talk about this, and I'm using a tab, so I have tilted it horizontally so that I can see the whole of my network data here, and you may need to do the same if you are using a tab by tilting it horizontal. So to the right you see the statistics about, so you see the statistics about followers here, following, okay, connections, okay, and below contact management. So here is where really the value of this contact management system is, where you see all private contacts, professional, personal, and labeled. Of course there is a group for favorites here. Okay, so we are going to talk about this contact management area. Okay, so I'm going to click right now all private contacts. Let me click here, all private contacts. So to the left here you see all my private contacts. Let me click it again to cascade down the tree and choose professional, because here I have many members. Okay, so professionals. By default, Webtalk generates your special groups when you fill information about your resume in your profile page. In about section there is experience section there. Okay, so those companies that you list in your resume, Webtalk automatically generates groups for them. Okay, and most of them I have put them in client section. There are categories. Okay, we will see them. So let me just click on the clients here, because I have many members from this. So I click, and in the client section here the tree has cascaded down to give Webtalk with shares access, business. Okay, so these are some of the companies that you will find in my resume at the experience area, and because they have members, that's why you see them here in my tree. Okay, so let me click on the Webtalk, because here I have many members, and this is what I want to demonstrate about this Webtalk social contact management system. So I click on Webtalk here, and to the left now you see profiles of people who are Webtalk. I am adding people who are my referrals from level 1 to level 5. I'm adding them to my Webtalk group, okay, for communication purpose. I am affiliate of Webtalk, so this is my business. Okay, and I have qualified to be paid affiliate commissions 5 generations deep. Okay, you get this opportunity right now if you upgrade to any pro package, or if one of your direct referrals has upgraded. Okay, so not necessarily you, but even anyone in your direct referrals that is level 1 who has upgraded, you will automatically qualify to be paid affiliate commissions 5 generations deep. And this is the limited deal available for people who are joining Webtalk at its ground floor phase of development. Okay, so this is the great deal for those who would want to use Webtalk as their business for the purpose of making money. Okay, so I am an affiliate, paid 5 levels deep affiliate commissions, and I will demonstrate that more as we go along with this presentation, but let me concentrate on contact management system. So let me go to this guy Nzubechuku Ilechuku. Okay, so I click on his name here to go to his profile. Okay, so right now I am at his profile, and of course here you will see about in the profile page, about him and other information, social and so on. You'll also, in the timeline here, you'll see the posts that he is sharing. Okay, timeline. For example, I clicked on the timeline here, and these are the posts he is sharing to promote, of course, his business. In this case, photos area. These are his photos. Okay, and videos section. He has 2 videos here he has shared. Okay, network. These are the people he is connecting with, following, followers. Okay, and other statistics, you'll find them here. Okay, so let me click on the following. Let me show you here. So I'm clicking here to open up that drop down menu. Okay, so I click here to open the menu, and then I choose edit contact because I have already added information about this guy when I sent him request to connect. So what I can do is to edit. Okay, so I choose edit contact so that we can see the piece of information that I have in my with this guy. So I have added him, add a professional network. Okay, so I've added in my client customer section because he is my referral. Okay, there are other subgroups we can use, for example, acquaintances, classmates, service provider, home, general and personal. Okay, business CRM. Of course, here I've got many people: investor, donor, client, customer, employee, colleague, vendor, service provider, entrepreneur. So I've chosen client customer because he is my referral, and I want to, well, they say customer is a king, so I want to treat him as a king. That's why I've put all my referrals in the client customer category. Okay, and client customer, and below the company. So if I choose the other options here, there is Business Consulting Enterprise, Webtalk, We Share Success Inc., Akiba Commercial Bank, Bank of Tanzania, Gapco Tanzania Limited, College of Business Education. So this guy is my member in Webtalk. Okay, as I have already explained. So in Webtalk, add personal network. No, he's not in my personal network, so I don't add him there. That's why it's off. Searchable tags. Okay, so let's go to open the searchable tags here, and I have put L5 and NG as searchable tags for this guy. L5 means level 5 referral. Okay, this is my level 5 referral. He is invited by someone in my level 4. NG means short for Nigeria. Okay, so these are the tags I've used for him in order to be able to locate him easily using this Webtalk social contact relationship management software. I will demonstrate how to use tag to search people shortly. So timestamp notes. Okay, here I have put some notes about this guy when I sent him a request to connect, and the notes I've put here is L5 IB, that is invited by Rahma Shafi. So I put the name of the person who invited this guy, and I've indicated that this guy is in my level 5, and I did this on April 11, 2021 at that time. Okay, so this is the timestamp notes to remind me of who this guy is, and you can add these notes as you wish. Relationship values. Okay, so in the relationship values there is news value. So if you slide to for example, you slide to the right as it is right now, that means I want to see more of his content in my news feed. Okay, if I reduce them, I reduce them. If you want to see more, you will slide to the right. And recommendation value, this is recommendation for products and services. Okay, so the products and services that have been purchased by this guy, I have chosen to see more. Okay, so if I search for products and services to buy within Webtalk, then Webtalk will populate those products and services that have been recommended by this guy. He has purchased them and he has rated them well. So I have specified that this guy I trust, and hence I need recommendations from him to be shown on top. Okay, so this is the patent pending Webtalk search engine powered by trust that is under construction. We expect it anytime. And what you see now, that you get recommendations not from public or not from influencers who are paid to do recommendations on products and services, but you get recommendations from people whom you have defined to trust them yourself. Okay, and it makes your life easier because you can even, because you normally you will choose people whom you know to trust them, and before you buy a product and service, you can check, give a call or whatever, check that guy, hey, I want to buy this and I see you've recommended it, is that really good? So you can check out. Okay, so this is the search engine powered by trust that is introduced in the market by Webtalk, and you don't find all this stuff you don't find with other social media websites. It's very difficult to locate people in other social media websites like Facebook, Instagram, because they don't have all these features that I'm explaining right now. Okay, so I'm done here in explanation about the information about this guy, and let me go back now to my contacts here section, contacts, and manage my contacts. Here I'm clicking on it to go back here. So right now I am using, here you see search tags on top here. Here you see search contacts using tags. Okay, so there is where now I'm going to use those tags to search. So I use the tag L5 for the guy, and let me search. Click go to search, and here I now have all my referrals in level 5. Okay, because I've used that tag L5 to them. Okay, so I see them here, and let me use I also use NG. So let me remove this L5 and use NG for Nigeria. So all my referrals from Nigeria, I have used special tag NG, and here you see them. Okay, And now these are not necessarily from level 5, but from level 1 to level 5. Okay, so I have them. And using this technology now, you can create sub-channels. Okay, for example, this is my sub-channel for my referrals from Nigeria. Soon we'll be able to message all these guys at once, or create a chat and chat with them. That technology is under construction, so it makes communication very easier. Okay, so you can tag, for example, if it's political party, you can tag your peers in political party, and then you simply, by searching for that name, you get all of them, you send them, you create a chat and start to chat with them. Strategies, even for business purpose, the same. You can create tag for your company employees, and you can do many things using these user-defined sub-channels. Okay, so there is that technology that is called groups on demand, which is under construction, as I told you, that will enhance the productivity of tags within Webtalk. Okay, so that is an explanation about tags and how to locate people. Now let us go and demonstrate other uses for system generated groups that I have explained. Okay, so I will go to, let me go to back to Webtalk here. I've clicked on the Webtalk to the top left corner, and below here you see there is newsfeed channel. Okay, this one, let me demonstrate that here, newsfeed channel, and to the right you see the drop down menu here. Okay, so I click on the drop down menu to open the options. Okay, right now my newsfeed is populated by favorites, as you can see. Favorites are the people whom I have defined to be my favorite web talkers for the purpose of seeing their content within Webtalk. Okay, and which media I've chosen all media here, as you can see. Okay, of course you can search for keywords and hashtag here. Okay, but let me talk about this now. Favorites in all media. Of course, in the all media section you have options here. You have options for all media, photos, videos, and files. Okay, so you can choose what you want to see from your favorites. So in this case it's all media. So if I go down now, my news feed is populated by people whom I have defined to be my favorites. Sorry, this one is not active right now. Let me reactivate it by clicking favorites again. So favorites, all media. Okay, so these are my favorites. Okay, so my newsfeed is now populated by content from people whom I have defined to be my favorites. Okay, and this is how you customize your newsfeed in Webtalk, something you don't have with other social media websites. So that is for favorites, but I also can use, instead of favorites here, let me change and use say custom groups. Okay, so let me say, for example, I want to see content from custom groups, so I click on the custom group here, and from custom group here, select type of contact. So I click on select here, and then it's client customers. My groups have been created here in client customers, as I said. So client customers at, so I'm choosing a group here of Webtalk, this one. So I need now my newsfeed to be populated by my referrals in Webtalk. So I click below here, add group. I click here, so it's already populated below here, viewing from client customers at Webtalk, and then I click to the right, done. Okay, so now my newsfeed is populated by content from my referrals within Webtalk. Okay, and these are my referrals 5 generations deep. Okay, from level 1 to level 5. So this is how you customize your newsfeed. And as I said, I'm an affiliate. So when these guys in Webtalk, there are 2 ways you get paid. You get paid for ad revenue share. Webtalk shares 50% of its ad revenues each month by its users by giving points for your activities. Okay, and activities means login, browsing, but you get more points from ads that will be consumed on your profile pages. Okay, I'll show you about profile pages soon. Okay, so when these guys are sharing their content, okay, they get points, and I'm getting 100% of the points that they get for ad revenue share. So that's one way, the affiliate program for Webtalk. And the other is for purchase of products and service. When your referrals purchase products and service, you get paid 10% affiliate commission from the revenue that Webtalk has generated from the transaction. Okay, so you can see the value of customizing your news within Webtalk, which you don't get from other social media websites. And talking about points, how you get many points for payments, let me click, for example, from this Patricia Polly, so that I go to her profile page. So here you see, okay, here you will see about. Okay, about is about her, and the details, social profiles, and all other details, you see them here. And in timeline here you will see the content that she is sharing. Okay, the content, and when you browse the content, you will see sponsored posts. For example, like this one is a sponsored post, and when you see sponsored post, you have consumed it. Whether you see it or you click it, you have consumed it, and Webtalk generates revenue for your consumption. So out of those revenue, Webtalk pays the consumer 10%. It pays the owner of the profile. For example, in this case, you have seen this ad from Patricia Polly, so she is also going to be paid 10% of the ad revenues. And the people who I have not invited this woman directly, but I don't remember. I think she is in my third. I think she's in my third level, something like that. But I'm getting paid 5 levels deep, so whatever points she will get from ads consumed on her timeline or other pages that I'm going to show, I'll be paid for that. So this is the timeline, but you also have a page for You also have a page for photos. So when you browse the photos, her photos, you'll also see some ads there, and when you see the ads, she will be paid, and of course I'm going to be paid 100% of what she is getting. Okay, so for photos, her photos, but also videos. Okay, that she is sharing. Okay, most of she's not sharing videos, most photos. And here you'll see the network, her network within Webtalk, about network following, followers, mutual. uh, okay, so you see information about that, and when you browse you'll also see some ads, and she will be paid for that, and of course I'm going to be paid as I told you. Okay, so that is how the Webtalk affiliate business model works, and how we earn money from the people whom we have invited. But the main point for this presentation was showing you how Webtalk's contact relationship management system works to enhance your relationships online, okay, by adding values, by enabling you to access people more easier than what you can with other social media websites, okay, by customizing your newsfeed and populating it with instead of seeing it public, or instead of your news to be populated by content specified by Webtalk secret algorithm, like is the case with Facebook, Instagram, etc. But here you are in charge of specifying what from whose people you want to see news from in your newsfeed. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk about, and there is one last thing I need to demonstrate. So let me go back to Webtalk here. Okay, so let me tilt this to vertical so that I can see the options here for create a post. Okay, so let's say I want to create a post here. Okay, say hi guys, whatever. Okay, and I can, let me demonstrate this here. So I can add photos, videos, files. Okay, you can add files also in Webtalk, and you can tag people. Okay, so you have those options for adding, and you can specify here. Right now by default is public. This is what I've set it to be my default choice for posting content, but you can change it by open this drop down menu here. So let me click on that drop down menu here. So I click here. Instead of public, you can say all contacts, professional contacts, personal contacts, custom groups, only me. Okay, so you have option to share the content you want to share, not with the public, but any other group. For example, if I want to share the information with my referrals, so that means I will choose custom group here, and from the custom group I'll go to select type, client customers here, and then company I will choose Webtalk. Okay, add group, so I click on add this group so that it comes here below, and then select group. I click here to select it. Okay, so now I have, okay, no group selected. What's wrong? Let me try again it later. Professional type, so I've choose client customer, and then here I've chosen Webtalk, add group, so I've clicked add group, select group. Okay, so I've chosen that. So this content is going to be displayed only to my referrals. Okay, so instead of showing it public, and you can do this in Webtalk. Okay, so you have many options, and of course you can share this content to occur in here below. You see the option for my Twitter account. I've clicked on that, my Facebook, my LinkedIn, and this is Slack. I'm not a member there. So other options for synchronizations are on the way. For example, Instagram is on the way to be added, and other social media websites. So you can synchronize your post to appear in other social media websites, and hence save time instead of going from one social media website to another. You just post them from Webtalk, and when you post something from Webtalk, you get advantage, because when that contact is engaged, you get points. Even you get points and you make more money. So that's all I wanted to talk, guys, about how you use Webtalk's social contact relationship management software to manage your relationship better than what you can do with other social media websites. For more information about Webtalk, check out my other videos in this channel, and also see my link that will be added in that is added in my description below. Bye for now.